Have you ever met someone who wasn't conventionally beautiful, but somehow you couldn't take your eyes off her? She wasn't the most dressed up. She didn't have the best skin or the loudest laugh. But she had something. A quiet glow, an inner calm, a way of making you feel seen. What is that? And why does it stay with you longer than any perfect face? Today we're talking about how to be effortlessly attractive without changing your looks. Because true attraction isn't something you buy, inject, or chase. It's something you become. And if you stay with me until the end, I'll tell you exactly what that something is and how you can start cultivating it today. So let me ask you, what if your power to attract had nothing to do with your appearance and everything to do with how you show up in your own energy? Stick around. You're about to see yourself in a whole new light. From the time we were young, we were sold an idea that beauty is symmetry, that value is visibility, that the closer you are to a filtered standard, the more lovable and desirable you become. But this lie has kept so many women stuck in a cycle of self-doubt, comparison, and exhaustion. The truth is, while men may notice looks first, science shows that what creates lasting attraction is emotional presence, confidence, and authentic expression. According to Dr. Helen Fisher, a biological anthropologist, people are drawn to traits like passion, warmth, and a sense of individuality, far more than bone structure or body type. So what is it then? What makes someone unforgettable? It's energy. Your energy speaks before you do. It's in your posture, your tone, your gaze. It's in how you treat yourself when no one's watching. A study from the University of British Columbia found that confidence, even more than physical appearance, significantly increased perceived attractiveness in women. When you walk into a room and feel good in your own skin, people sense it. They lean in. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be full of yourself, in the most sacred, magnetic way. Have you ever been with someone who made you feel like the only person in the world? They listened. They didn't rush. Their presence wrapped around you like a warm blanket. That's what true attraction feels like. In the words of spiritual teacher Ram Dass, the most exquisite thing we can offer another person is our presence. And presence comes when we stop performing and start belonging to ourselves. You don't need to constantly entertain, explain, or overextend. You just need to be here, fully. Confidence isn't being loud or bold. Confidence is quiet assurance. It's walking like you trust the ground beneath you. It's eating without apology, laughing without checking who's watching. It's sitting alone and knowing you're enough. This kind of confidence is deeply attractive because it signals safety. And safety is one of the strongest emotional pulls in both romantic and social bonds. When you feel safe in your own body, other people will feel safe around you. There's a kind of beauty that has nothing to do with how you look. It's in how you move, how you soften, how you let life touch you. In ancient Taoist philosophy, feminine energy is described as magnetic, flowing, receptive. The more a woman feels, the more alive she becomes. And that aliveness is radiant. You don't need to change your nose or your thighs. You need to come alive again. Let your glow return. Let your softness be sacred. Let your body become a home, not a battlefield. Attraction isn't just about looks. It's about emotional intelligence. Studies from Harvard show that people with high emotional intelligence are seen as more attractive and more trustworthy. Why? Because they can read a room. They respond instead of react. They make others feel understood. A woman who can hold space for her own emotions is a woman who can hold space for others. And that makes her magnetic. One of the most overlooked forms of attractiveness is self-respect. When you honor your time, your energy, and your boundaries, you don't chase, you choose. Mystery isn't about being hard to get. It's about being hard to shake. When you know who you are and you don't bend to be liked, you create intrigue. You're not everywhere. You're not for everyone. And that makes you unforgettable. Joy is a form of rebellion in a world that profits from your insecurity. When you laugh with your whole chest, dance in the kitchen, or sing off key, you invite others into freedom. Nothing is more attractive than someone who chooses joy. Author Mark Nepo once wrote, "To be broken is no reason to see all things as broken. When you reclaim your joy, you radiate healing. And people feel it." So what is the secret to effortless attraction? It's self-ownership. When you return to your body, your joy, your rhythm, your breath, you stop chasing validation and start radiating truth. That's the kind of beauty that turns heads, that opens hearts, that changes rooms. And that, my sister, is something no one can take from you. When you realize you don't have to shrink, perform, or overgive to be worthy of attention, you get your power back. You stop asking if you're enough and start asking if it's aligned. You stop trying to be chosen and start choosing yourself. You live in your body like it's sacred, not a project. This is the shift. This is the glow. This is your return. If this spoke to something deep inside you, leave a comment below and share one thing you're reclaiming about your beauty today. And if you want to walk this journey with other women who are waking up to their power, subscribe to Sacred Flame Sisterhood. This space is here for the healing, for the softness, for the fire. Thank you for being here with me. You are already everything you're trying to become.